All right, this is it. Lab 8B. We're really wrapping up everything we've learned in all the lessons together. Variables and objects and arrays and scripted REST APIs. We're going to take the last example and take that center part where we're doing the record lookups and move that into a script include. Make it a callable function so that we can test it without having to invoke the script include. We can put it into a business rule or a workflow or someplace else and multiple places, but centrally administer that code base. Truly reusable. Now, what I didn't tell you is the information from that logic goes into what we call a script include. So I'm going to look under System Definitions, Script Includes, and this is where we're going to save that code that we learned in the previous lesson about classes and prototypes and extending. Remember that stuff where we said new person? If you didn't watch that, go back a couple of lessons, it's in there. And I am going to create a new script include. Now, the nice thing about this is if I call this record lookup, it's going to give me an API name by default. It's also going to create some of that script for me. Not a problem. It does the initialize. There's nothing in there. So when I instantiate this, this matches this. It's all set up and ready to go. So create your code in a script include and then call it from the scripted REST API so that the scripted REST API now depends on this, passes that information in. You can choose to pass these parameters into the initialize when you do a new instantiation, whatever. That's up to you. I'll show you my result in just a little bit. So give it a try. I want to see you take Lab 8A and turn it into Lab 8B with a script include that's called from your scripted REST API. Pretty heady stuff, but I think you're up for it. All right, thanks for watching.